Alright guys, as you can hear, Elkhorn's a little more hyped up than they normally have been before a game. Elkhorn versus we'll see if Elkhorn can come back from the tie with Westside from last game. See what they can muster up here against Lincoln. Looks like Hank, Noah, and Evan Mahowald are the starting forwards today. Evan Langs, and looks like Minich is in support on defense on the first go. Looks like Evan Langs going to gain the blue line. I think he's going to push it back around, try to get out. Not going to make it past Mahowald. Mahowald's behind. Ooh, dumps it right off of the goalie's stick, waiting for him right out front. Lincoln's looking to push it out. Hank gave him a little bit of a nudge. Got a turnover. Looks like Lang's got it. Gonna push it to the far side. Gonna send it in deep on net. Mahowald's gonna make it there first. Noah's gonna support. Noah and Evan are gonna switch. Noah sends it up front for Hank. Had a Lincoln East had a stick waiting for him. Lincoln East is just gonna dump it down around. Miller's gonna push it all the way across. It's like Brian Stroman's on the forecheck. Andrew's gonna support. He's got control of the puck. He's got Ian. He's gonna shoot it. Send it right off the goalie. Good save. Miller's got it back. Gonna push it up to the blue line. Brody's gonna send it. Andrew's gonna put it right back on net. Good sticks. Elkhorn North keeping the pressure on. It's like Lincoln's gonna push. Drops it off. Schapper makes a good save. Miller's gonna push. Gonna skate it out. Lincoln's got a hold of it. They're gonna push it all the way back down. Looks like we're gonna get a nice call. And there it is. Elkhorn's going to leave the lineup they have out there. Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Brody's got it up to the blue line. He's going to push it back in deep to Andrew. Andrew's going to send it on net. Ian waiting for it. Good save by the goalie. Another face-off, and Elkhorn's attacking zone. Brian wins it. It's like James going to send it back on net. It's going to go high over the goalie. It's going to rim all the way back around. Brody's got it. Going to send it to the far side. James waiting for it. He's got the blue line. He's going to put it on net. Ooh, that hit high. Rebound by Andrew. Ooh, hard rebound. Came right out to Andrew Miller. Dumped it right over the goalie's left shoulder. 1-0 Elkhorn South. I apologize once again. The crew down low has not figured out the time or the scores or the fact that the billboard's not even on. So I'm just gonna try and keep track of everything. I won't be able to tell you the time because I have no idea. Either way, Elkhorn's got control down in their defensive zone. Looks like Lamar's got it. Gonna try and gain the blue line. He's gonna get knocked down. Dylan's got it, gonna reset. Brody's got it, gonna gain the red line, push it all the way back in deep. Nahimov looks like he's gonna make it there first, and he will. Looks like Amar's gonna try and send it up to Emmett, waiting there right in front of the goal. Can't quite get a hold of it. He'll push it back around deep. Amar tries to push it back up, the fan's on the puck. East is gonna push back out. They're gonna gain the red line, try and put it on net. They will put it on net. Schapper's just going to hold on to it.
Get it deep.
Face off just to the right of Shapper. Emmett Cheadle's going to get a hold of it, try and flip it out. It's not going to happen. Minich is in support. Going to fan on that one. Evans got it, going to push it back to the far side. Emmett's the first one there. Minich is going to push, try and get it out. He will. Emmett's going to flip it over the blue line. He's got it. Lincoln's going to miss on their clear. Dylan's got one on none. He's got no support. There it comes. There's a tripping. Hands up. Dylan earned that one, that's for sure. That was a good play. Looks like Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Jaden's got it up top, going to push it down to Andrew. He's got Hank sitting right, or Brian sitting right in front of the net, tries to get it to him, bounces over his stick. Jaden sends it all the way back across again. Lincoln player sends it right across their goal twice. I think that was an inadvertent whistle. The referee lost sight of the puck. Another face-off just to the left. Lincoln's goalie. Hank wins it. Set play, Jaden bounces it off the wall for Andrew. Andrew's going to get it back. Good setup up front again. Andrew's working hard behind there. Hank's going back and forth. Brian ends up on the wrong side, going back and forth. That's all right, that's good work. Elkhorn's going to reset. Looks like Jaden's going to get a hold of it. Going to push it all the way back around to Evan Lang. Lang's going to find Andrew streaking across the middle. He's going to gain the blue line. He's waiting on some help. He's got two folks coming. Sends it through Brian's stick. Jaden shoots it. Bounces off the goalie, out of play. Referee in search of a new puck. Another face-off, still on the power play for Elkhorn South. Hank's going to win the face-off. Up to Jaden. Jaden's going to push it back down to Andrew again. Andrew's going to try and center it. Lincoln was hanging out right in the way, though. Jaden's going to get there first. Pushing around the corner. Jaden's up all on his own. How are you, brother?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Jaden's going to get another penalty on Lincoln East. It's going to be a delayed one for, I assume, is a hooking on the hands. Jaden gets the puck back, tries to get control of it. Lincoln's going to get it. Lincoln still had a man in the penalty box. For how long, I don't know. Get a haircut? You looking pretty clean.
No.
Just naturally? You just got that good naturally?
No, not at all.
30 seconds left on the first penalty. 2 minutes on this one's going to be a 5-on-3. Elkhorn's going to win it. Jaden's going to send it on net. Didn't really get a lot on that one. Andrew's sitting back behind there. So is Brian. Brian back to Andrew. Andrew's sitting behind there. Tries to center it. It's not going to get a hold of it. Jaden's going to get to it first. Going to drop it off for Evan Lang.
Come on, Evan.
Good shot.
Good placement.
Good rebound, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he aimed for his left peg because Andrew was sitting right there waiting for it.
That would have been sweet.
No, it's the, I bulk in all the right places when I eat. Brian's got it behind the net, looking for Andrew up front. He's got Hank sitting right there on him. Wow.
Good job, Hank.
Shot by Hank. Good work behind the net from Elkhorn. 2-0. And the previous penalty was over, so Lincoln's going to be back at full strength. The referees are depositing 2 pucks in the slot so they can continue to play on this one. Minch's got a hold of it. It's going to lose it. Head back in his own zone. Push it back up the same boards. Looking for help. Nobody's there. Good play by Evan Rowan to move the puck out of the danger zone. Rowan's on the far side looking. Looks like he's going to try and find Eba. Doesn't quite make it there. Lincoln's going to get it out. Oh! Eba's going to get it back. On a turnover. Working for it down in the corner. Vigil's going to send it up on net. Make it dirty. Vigil's got it again. Going to shoot it again. Elkhorn working hard. Yeah, there's a penalty there, yeah? I missed something? Oh, wait, no, they knocked the goal off its moorings again. It's weird. All the other teams seem to do that. Their goal always comes off. Interesting. Face off just outside of Lincoln East blue line. He was going to push. Looks like a turnover in the neutral zone. It's going to go back and forth here a little bit. Lincoln content. Push it all the way around. Try to get control. Minich is going to be just a skosh bit late. Evans got it. Evan Lang, that is. Going to reset back behind the goal. Going to push it up to Vigil. Vigil's going to send it up to Eba. Eba's got it. Can't seem to control it in his feet, though. Elkhorn's going to change a few folks behind the play. Looks like Jane's going to send it over to Vigil. Vigil's got a hold of it. He's going to try and hit Evan Mahawald streaking up the ice. Didn't quite hit him. Jane's going to push it out to the outside. Back to Evan. Evan's got it on his own. Lincoln East player drops. Evan dumps it back around behind the net. Hank's got it over in the near side. Hank's looking for somebody. Looks like Brody's going to be able to keep it in the blue line. Hank's going to keep moving. Try to go skate the stick. It's not going to get there. Looks like Lincoln East is going to try to do something. They're going to gain the blue line, put it just wide of Shapper. Looks like Vigil's got it in the far corner. He's going to push it up. Try to hit Evan. Lincoln's going to go D to D. Hank almost got it with his skates. Lincoln's going to try and just flip a pass over the top. Jaden's got the puck. He's going to try and push it over to Brody. Brody's going to get there. Lincoln East is going to get the puck. They're going to go back into their own zone, D to D. Try to push it all the way across. Stick gets a hold of it. Ends up down in Elkhorn's defensive zone. Brody's got a hold of it. It's going to hang out in the back of the net. The referees are not going to blow the whistle, I guess, while it sits there. Face-off's going to come out to the left of Shapper. Looks like Hank's going to win the face-off. Brody's going to get a hold of it. Noah, nice back pass to Hank on the attack. He's got one more. Can't quite find him. Brody's got a hold of it, going to flip it down to Noah. Noah's going to push it up for an icing because he didn't cross the red line first. Oh, they're going to wave it off because Evan got there first. Good work by Evan, I guess. Thought it was an automatic icing. He had his hand up. It was weird. Here comes Lincoln on the attack. Going to try and shoot it. Gets saved by Shapper. Jaden in support. Jaden's going to reset, going to push it all the way over. It's going to hit Hank in the skates. Lincoln's going to get it at their own blue line. Great pass right between two players. Jaden's going to take out the man. I guess they're going to get a hook on Brody? Yeah. I didn't see that one. I was watching Jaden run that kid over. Ooh, looks like Elkhorn gets to practice their penalty kill. It's going to be, looks like Minich, Stroman, Lang, and Miller on the penalty kill. Elkhorn's going to push all the way back down. force Lincoln to reset. Andrew's going to get a turnover. And the neutral's going to send it all the way around. Brian's going to be the first one there. He's going to get a hold of it. Going to just buy some time, push it back down further. Andrew's going to get a little bit of a poke. Nice play to slow him down. Shut it down. Stroman's going to send it all the way down on net. Andrew's going to be there first. Going to burn some more time off of this penalty kill. Nice work. Andrew's just keeping it in his skates, so he can't move. They're doing their best to try and get it back. Lincoln's got a hold of it. Turnover. Tries to push it up the far side. Icing on Lincoln. Nice work by Elkhorn's penalty kill. What's up, Bubba? Are they moving? Careful. Yeah? My hands are nasty, Bubba. I don't want to mess with that. Maybe when we get home after I wash them? Yeah, I also see those Reese's Pieces in your teeth. Oh, looks like Elkhorn's penalty kill still working. Got it outside the blue line. Andrew's just taking a man out of the play. And they're going to call an interference on Andrew because him and the other Lincoln player were fighting for the puck. I think the Lincoln player fell down and it really gave the referee a reason to call that one. Looks like Elkhorn's going to get to practice their 5-on-3 penalty call now. Looks like Dylan's going to win the face-off. Send it all the way back to Evan. Evan's going to try and push it all the way around. Looks like Elkhorn's going to gain possession of it after some awesome work from Dylan to get a hold of that puck. Looks like Lincoln East is going to turn it over at the blue line. Dylan was waiting for that one. Looks like Brody's getting ready to come out of the penalty box as well. Here comes Lincoln, tries to center it. Schaffer says no thank you. Looks like Elkhorn's. Well, that's got to be some kind of interference and or tripping. No? Nothing? Interesting. Elkhorn's still on the penalty kill. It's 5-on-4 now. He's going to shoot it on Schaffer. Schaffer once again says no thank you. Looks like Lang's going to get a hold of it. Working 1-on-2. Jaden's in support for anything coming across the middle. Jaden's got it behind the net. He's going to push it up hard off the boards. He's going to take a ridiculously awkward bounce. Looks like Evans got it. Pushes it up to Dylan. 2-on-2 if they want it. Dylan's got it. He's going to gain the blue line with ease. Send it to Amar. Amar is waiting for it though. Got to get a hold of it. But there's a shot on net after that display for Elkhorn South. Lincoln going to push it up. Going to send it in. Elkhorn's still on the penalty kill. Jaden's going to get a shot on net from deep. Amar's going to make him work a little bit harder. Emmett's out there. I think Brody's got a hold of it. Going to send it back to Jaden. Jaden's still curious. Oh! Never mind. We got the scoreboard up. And it says that we are the east side. I'm going with ES. It says ES Possums. So I know it's Elkhorn South, but I'm going to call it, yeah, we're going to go with that. It says the ES Possums. This is awesome. Sorry, I'll show you in a minute. It looks like he was still out there playing forward. Going to put some pressure on Lincoln's defense. They're going to try and go east to west. Not going to get it there. Jaden's up. Tries to make it there on his own. Rowan's waiting. Good support. Jaden's going to put it across the crease. Vigil's all the way on the other side. Brody's got a hold of it. Going to keep it deep. Push it all the way back around. Lincoln's got it. Looks like they might turn it over. Yep. Oh, that was a nice little poke by Brody. Looks like Elkhorn looks like everybody's back to full strength, so they're just going to reset here and try to get a breakout going here. Going to go D to D. Brody's out there on the far side. Going to take the blue line on his own. Looks like Eva's going to be there. Going to get a hold of it. Going to try and push it in. Oh, Rowan had a beautiful chance sitting right out front of the net. Lincoln's going to flip that down all the way. Jaden's going to be first there. Jaden's going to go back and forth. It's like Elkhorn's going to change behind Jaden. Jaden's going to flip it up on net. He's got a couple of folks sitting out front. Can't quite keep control of it. It's going to run all the way down the ice. Going to wave off icing. Never really made it there. Brody's got a hold of it though. Going to push it up the far side to Jaden. Hits him in the skates. Jaden's got it. Hank's got it. He's going to flip it up. He's got a couple of folks hanging out with him right in front of the net. Ooh, and that's a goal. Forehand, backhand. Gets and runs it all by himself. All right, so we have the scoreboard up. And if you can see it, it says Elkhorn South Possums on the right-hand side out there. Anyway, 3-0 Elkhorn South. 52 seconds left in the first period. Now I got a recap here. Elkhorn South has 12 shots on goal. Lincoln Capitals East shows 4. Last minute of play. Dylan's going to try and push it up. Center's a puck. Nobody hanging out there. Lincoln's going to slap it at the goal 2 times. Shapper's going to slow it down. He wants a face-off. Elkhorn South's going to win the face-off. Evan Lane's going to push it up to Noah. He's going to push it out to Hank. Solid little flip right there by Noah, but Evan Mahowald with the back check and the stick lift. Nice work. Evans all by himself, going to shoot it again. I think the goalie got a tip on that. Minch is going to support him on the far side. He's going to backhand it across the ice. I don't know if that was the best play. Minch is going to take the man out of the play, though, just to be sure. Looks like Hank's got a hold of it. Going in all by himself. He's got one across if he wants it. Going to send it back to Evan. Looks like Andrews over there. Going to find Hank on the pass. Wow, what a pass. Found him streaking towards the net. Put that one on a replay. Dumps it deep, runs right to the net. Gets the pass back from Andrew. Puts it right over the left shoulder. 4-0 Elkhorn South Possums. You see it up there. Capitals East 0. Elkhorn South Possums 4. Anyway, goalies are going to switch sides. Second period's going to get underway. No penalties to carry over. Everybody's 5-on-5. Jane's going to push it up the near side to Andrew. He's got Brian streaking in. Got it behind the net. Sends it back out front. Stroman sends it off. Ends up with it in Brody's hands. Jane's going to push it back down to Andrew. He's going to try and send it right across the goal face. Brian's got it. Going to try and settle down. Send it back towards the goalie. goalie's going to slow down. Face-off win by Elkhorn. Elkhorn's going to push all the way back, all the way behind the goalie. Andrew's going to get it. Going to push it right in front of the goal again. Brian Stroman's waiting on it. Pushes it again. Andrew gets a hold of it off the post. Pepper in the goalie at this point. Good save. Good pass. Another good pass. Oh, Ian had a golden opportunity. Jaden sends it in hard right in front of the goal face again. Lincoln's just going to send it down. Shepard's going to push it up to Jaden. Jaden's going to push it over the near side. Stroman's going to go. He's going to find Andrew right up the middle. Going to beat both players. Go forehand, backhand. It's going to go over the goalie and over the crossbar. Lincoln's going to try. They're not going to make it tape to tape on that one. Looks like Jaden's going to lead the rush over here. He's got Andrew across the middle. He's going to pass it to him. Great pass. Good save by the goalie. Tries to keep it in, he does. Lincoln's got a hold of it. Lincoln's going to go 2-on-1. Well, never mind. Jaden's back. Lincoln fumble the puck a little bit. Looks like Brody's going to get a hold of it. He's going to try and get him off the play. He's going to end up gaining the blue line. Lamar's going to be first to the puck. He's going to send it right across the goal face. Emmett's waiting for it. Goalie does a good job getting a hand on it. He's going to send another shot right at the goalie. Elkhorn's putting on a lot of pressure. Their goalie's holding up pretty well, all things considered. Lincoln's going to get some players in the game. Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Lang's going to push it back down to the far side to Amar. Amar's going to get it back up to Evan Lang. He's going to push down on the far side himself. Try to keep it deep. Emmett's over there. Puck's going to go all the way around. Minich is going to end up keeping the zone. Puck's going to come out. Never mind. Lincoln's going to get a hold of it. They're going to gain the red line. See if they can gain the blue line. Shapper makes a good save. Hit him right in the top of the glove. It bounced over his head. Evans is going to flip it up, get it back to himself. He's going to push it all the way around. Emmett's over there. Minich is going to try and flip it. It's like Dylan's got a hold of it. They got 2-on-1 if they want it. He does. Dylan's going to try and hit Amar on it. Just heels it. Goalie gets a hold of it. Emmett tries to block the clear. Lincoln's going to push it all the way across. Oh, Rowan almost had him on it. They were changing behind the play. Emmett's going to get it around deep. Elkhorn's going to finish the rest of their change. Rowan's going to get a stick on it, keep it back behind the goal. He's going to be first there. Lincoln's going to try and just clear the zone. They've got it on the far side. Eva's got it. He's on the near side. Lincoln's going to grab that and stop the play. What's up, Bubba? We could cheer your brother on while he plays. That'd be cool. I bet you'd like that. Looks like Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Brody's going to send it in on net. Vigil's going to get it all the way in the far corner. Looks like Vigil's going to get it back after some back and forth work. Andrew's right in front of the net. Puck ends up on Eva's stick all the way on the other side. Vigil's going to push it all the way back behind the net again. Jaden's going to pinch. Oh, Lincoln's going to get a hold of it. It's going to be one-on-one. He's going to get a shot off, though. Rowan's on the near side looking to break it out. Pushes it all the way up to Vigil. Vigil's got a hold of it. Just tries to flip it over towards the goalie just to see what happens. Nobody waiting on it. Brody gets The shot's going to end up in the near corner. He was going to put a body on the man. Jaden's going to send it towards the net, hit a couple of feet on its way. Brody's got it on the far side. Sends it across. No sticks waiting on it. Another shot by Jaden. Bounces off the goalie. Lincoln tries to hit a man streaking. Can't quite make it on his tape. Just a little too far for him. Lincoln had a good play going there. If they just hit the man, he would have been 1-on-none. Ends up being another face-off in Elkhorn's attacking zone. Lincoln's going to win the face-off, try to push all the way back around. Brody's going to maintain the blue line. Noah in the far corner, working for it. Lincoln's going to try this side and see if they can get it out. Jaden's going to keep it, push it further down the boards. Lincoln's going to flip it down the ice. Don't think it's going to be an icing now because the puck's rolling. Brody's going to push it up the near side. Jaden's going to support him. Going to try and find a couple of folks breaking through. Lincoln just going to send it the opposite direction. Brody going to maintain control. Emmett's got a hold of it. He's going to find Evan Mahowald trying to push through. Puck was on edge. That was a tough one to catch. James going to gain the blue line. Send it hard around. Emmett's got a hold of it. Excuse me, Hank's got a hold of it. I apologize. Tries to dangle it at the blue line. Mahowald gets back on sides. Hank's dangling. Earns himself a penalty. Referees are going to talk about it. Let's see what we got. Roughing. Looks like just 2 minutes for roughing on Lincoln. So Elkhorn's going to get another shot at the power play. Did you eat all your Reese's Pieces, bro? Looks like Elkhorn's got it. Jaden's got it. Gonna try to send it through a screen. Just to the, ends up just left of the goalie. Evans got it back to Jaden. Jaden's looking to push the other way. Lincoln's going to get a stick on a good stick by Lincoln, though. Hank's got it in the corner. Looks like Brian's got it behind the net. Hank tries to push it all the way across to Jaden. Hits a couple of sticks on the way. Brian's got it behind there. Tries to push it close. Jaden's going to get there first. Hank's got it in the, excuse me, Brian's got it again. Andrew with a solid shot. Got a couple of sticks. Evan Lang's going to get it. Right in the slot area. Good block by whoever was standing in front of the goal. Hit him right in the shin pads. Another face-off in Elkhorn's attacking zone. 1 minute and 14 seconds left on the power play for Elkhorn. Evan tries to keep it in, but Lincoln got a stick on it when he tried to push it back down. Jaden's going to take his time, push it back up to Andrew. Andrew's going to be behind the play. Going to find Jaden. Lincoln player tried to put Jaden down, and Jaden decided that it was not his day for that. Hank's got a hold of it on the far side. Looks like Jaden's running the point on the other side. He'll send it towards the net. Blocked up top by one of the Lincoln players. Ends up right in Brian's wheelhouse. A little lackadaisical play there from Elkhorn. Hank's got it. Gonna try and find the middle. Looks like the penalty's almost over. 7 seconds left. Maybe see if Elkhorn makes one last push. No. No icing. Had a few Lincoln players kind of. That's another penalty. Elkhorn. I think they're gonna get Andrew for a trip. Looks like Elkhorn's gonna do. Looks like Brody, Stroman, Dylan Nahimov, and looks like Eva? Yeah. Eva and Yang's on the far. No, Amar. I apologize. That's Amar. Looks like Elkhorn's gonna try and make them work a little harder than they wanted to on this Lincoln's power play. Lincoln's gonna try to get it on net. Gonna get a stick on it. Jane's gonna get a hold of it, send it the length of the ice. Lincoln's goalie's gonna push it all the way back up. It does, it's gonna connect. Schapper's gonna save it. Sorry about that. Elkhorn's gonna get a hold of it, push it all the way back down the ice. They're gonna send Amar on the forecheck. Goalie tries to send it across the way. Lincoln's gonna get a hold of it. Lincoln's just gonna punch it off the side of the goal. Jane's gonna flip it, get back a hold of it, and send it all the way back down again. Looks like Amar's going out. Emmett's coming in on the forecheck. Oh, had it right on his stick too. Let's see. Lincoln's pushing up the far side. Schapper's gonna push it in. A back check by Elkhorn. Oh! Ends off Emmett's stick as Jaden punched it down the ice. It bounced way up in the air. Like Lincoln's going to lose control of it in the neutral zone. Looks like 7 seconds left on the Elkhorn penalty kill. Emmett's going to get a hold of it. Tries to put it on net. It's blocked out front. Looks like Jane's going to play 1-on-3 and still get control of the puck and stop it. Andrew's going to be there. Going to be it's like a slash on Lincoln. I don't know if it was a slash or an interference. I didn't see him make a move. Well, they're going to go from the penalty kill to the power play. Ooh, Rowan got a hold of it, sent it right on net. Tries to send it back out front again. Rowan's got a hold of it. Vigo's got it, gonna send it back. Sends it right at his feet though. Not much gonna happen with that. Lincoln able to push it all the way back down. Elkhorn looking a little out of sorts right now. Mitch has got it. Gonna try and send it up. That Vigil just looking. I don't really know what happened there. Evan Lang by himself back there, gonna flip it up the far side. Rowan's gonna get it to Vigil and his. 34 seconds left on the power play. Evans got a hold of it now. He's going to send it on net. It's going to push up the far side. Minch has got it. Going to try and put it on net. Misses the puck. Lincoln gets a hold of it. Sends it back. It's like Evan Lang's just going to try and gain the zone himself. He's got it. Going to try and go forehand, backhand, forehand. He's not going to quite get it. Lincoln clears it up. Hank's going to wait. Going to send it on the short side over here to Evan. Mahowald's going to send it on net. And Lincoln's just going to say, I'm done with that. 1 second left on the Elkhorn South power play. Faceoff's going to come. Brody's going to get it. Send it back to Evan. Evan's going to try and push it back to Brody, but there was like 4 people in the way for that to happen. So Jaden's going to support on the backside. Just keep the man off of the play. Shapper's going to keep play moving. It's like Mahowald's got it. Missed that one. Turnover. Lincoln got it. They're going to push it back down. Hank's got it. Back behind the net. That's a little back and forth. Hank's on the move on the far side. Going to chip and chase down himself. Lincoln tries to take him out of the play. It's not working out very well. He's trying really hard to hit somebody. It's like another icing on Lincoln. $2:35 left in the second period. Lincoln's gonna ice it again. Elkhorn South Possums, 22 shots on goal, 4 goals. Capitals East, 9 shots on goal, 0 goals. Lincoln's going to get the puck, try to chip it out again. Jaden's going to get it on the near side. Let's see what he can do. Gonna hang out here. Nobody knows where the puck's at. Lincoln's going to push it down again. No icing. Brody's going to play it around and play it back to himself once again. Gonna wait for help some support comes. Jaden's hanging out on the near side. Jaden's gonna shoot it. I think it went off the side of the net. He's gonna park himself behind Lincoln East net. Andrews out there gonna do some stick work. Gonna hold the blue line, put it on net.
What's up, brother? No. Should have 400 of them. Should have saved them so you had some more.
It's like another face-off coming. Lincoln's gonna get some players on the ice. Brody just tries to push it in. Good stick out front by Brody. Sends it over to Andrew. Andrew rips it high. It's like Ian's got it. He's going to fight for it back and forth over there. Puck's going to end up on the far side. 50-50 puck. Andrew's going to knock over everybody, including his own teammates. Brian's going to send it all the way around. Looks like Jaden's going to be the first one there. Going to get possession. Push it back down deep. Andrew's got it. Going to try and... That puck climbed up the goalie's back. He put his glove behind him, caught it. That was a
That was a great save.
Looks like Brody's going to keep it in. Andrew's got a hold of it. Lincoln left their goalie out to dry on that one. Good work to keep it in the blue line. Andrew back and forth with it. Got another one for him. Uh, 5-0. Elkhorn South. 39 seconds to go. Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Lincoln's going to get in their own zone. Going to try and clear the blue line. Ooh, that was close. I thought Elkhorn South was offsides. Turns out no. Andrew's going to do some chipping and chasing of his own. Andrew's got a couple of folks running right towards the net. Brian right there. Gets his own wraparound attempt. Comes back to him. Tries to send it back up front. Andrew's right here. Gonna send it on the net. I guess it looks like the mini student section. And for anybody else wondering, the clock says 6-7. That's why everybody went bananas. Oh, 50-50 puck in the neutral zone, and that's going to do it. For the second period, that is. So Elkhorn's going to win it. Devin's going to try and flip it. Elkhorn's going to gain the blue line. Lincoln's going to try and clear it. Lamar's back there. 1-on-2, going to send it towards the net. Lincoln's going to try to clear. It's not going to be able to do it. Lincoln is going to get a hold of this one though and they're going to clear the red line. Not going to gain too much. Emmett's on the far side, tries to send it across. Hits Dylan in the feet though, a little bit short. Lamar's going to try and put a body check on him. It didn't really work out well for him. Evans in support. Evans got Dylan ahead of him. Going to do a little chip and chase. He's got one more over there. A solid pass. That was still a hard puck for Dylan to get a hold of, though. He was in between his forehand and his backhand. That's tough. It's like Emmett's going to be there. Elkhorn's just going to, or maybe a penalty here. What? A high stick, maybe? On Emmett? I saw he went one-handed with his stick. I didn't see where it went, though. Yep, high sticking. Elkhorn South is going to work that penalty kill again. Jaden's going to try and push it up the far side. Lincoln's going to rip it back around. Jaden's got it again. He's going to try and put it on net to get himself a shot on net. I think one of the Lincoln players got a hold of it. He was putting the pressure on, trying to keep Lincoln back down there. It's working out pretty well. Lincoln's going to try a hard pass. Vigil's got it. Sends it over to Brody. Brody's got Jaden on the far side. He's going to skate his way in. Jaden just tries to get his stick. I think he's going to call Jaden for a... Oh no, now he's calling Jaden for a trip when he told him it was a hook. But the guy was laying on his stick and that's why he tripped. a 5-on-4 because he sent 2 players off. Dayton got 2 minutes for, I think he sent a trip, and then one of the Lincoln players got something for a something. Either way, it's 5-on-4. Penalty kill for Elkhorn South. He was going to run hard pressure. Good forecheck. Rowan's going to push it in deep. Good work. Lincoln's going to try to push her on the far side, but nobody's there. Turns out it's going to be a shot from Brody on net. He was still pushing that forecheck. Lincoln's going to try and gain the zone. Lincoln's just going to put it on net, and Schaffer's going to say no thank you to that one as well. Evans going to put a solid body on him right there. Force that push all the way back down deep. Eve is still making life hard for Lincoln in their own zone. Forces Lincoln just to dump it in hard. Evans going to go forehand, backhand, forehand, and just rip it down the ice. Elkhorn's got Emmett out of the box, so it looks like we're 5-on-5 at this point. Lincoln's going to push. Evans by himself again, trying to work it across, trying to go 1-on-3, does his best. Evans going to get it. Hank's up top, going to keep the blue line, flip it back in deep. Hank's going to get it right back, going to send it on net. It's blocker saved by Lincoln. They're going to push it up the far side. Lincoln's going to be the Lincoln player fell.
I think they needed a diving board.
Looks like another penalty kill for Noah with a solid play, takes the man off the puck, or maybe it's the girl. It's got long hair, I'm not really sure. I apologize either way, 'cause I don't know. Y'all have masks on. Either way, Elkhorn gets it deep. Lincoln tries to push it out. Hank got a hold of it, couldn't quite hold it on his stick. Lincoln's going to try and center it. Brody's going to put his feet in the way, turn that off. Puck's going to go off the boards and down. Evan's going to flip the stick. Nice play by Evan. Get a hold of it. Wraps it around, still almost gets it. Evan's going to get it again. Going to waste some time down there. Going to get a hold of it. Evan's trying to stay on his feet. Lincoln's going to try and clear. Mitch is going to be here on the short side, going to push it back in deep. Lincoln's going to got a man in the middle here. Looks like Brian's going to get a hold of it, push it up the far side. Lincoln's got it. Looks like Brian's going to be there. Almost an offsides. Brian waits for it. Brody's got it. He's going to send it up along the other side again. Elkhorn's still short-handed at this point. Still holding on to the puck. Elkhorn's going to get back. It's going to be 2-on-2. Back check by Brian. Andrew's going to back check. He's got Brian streaking up. It's 1-on-1. He's going to see what he can do. He's going to get a hold of it. It's saved by the goalie. Looks like Elkhorn's going to be at full strength. Lincoln is going to ice the puck. Andrew almost got a hold of it. Looks like The coincidental minors, I believe is what they call it, are up. So Jaden's back on the ice. And Lincoln has their player back as well. Puck won by Elkhorn. They're going to end up outside their own zone though. They're going to call an icing. Okay. Stick was over the red line. I think he's doing his best. Face off in Elkhorn's defensive zone. Comes back to Schaffer. Gonna flip it to the side. Jane's gonna push up the far side. Andrew's gonna get a hold of it. Flip it up in the sky. Offside or a hand pass. You choose. On Lincoln. Elkhorn's gonna win it. It's gonna end up back at Jaden. Gonna send it all the way on net. Andrews goes on the far side. Jaden's gonna send it again up there again. It's gonna sneak out past the blue line. Brody's gonna go back and forth. Jaden's gonna push it up the near side. He's got Andrew streaking in a little slow. Oof. Jaden gets his own rebound, sends it all the way across. Ryan gets a hold of it. It goes high. Andrew got a hold of it. Puck still ended up behind the net. Good stick by Ian. Good pass by Andrew. Better save by the goalie. Goalie standing on their head back there. Elkhorn's going to make a change on the front end. Going to leave Jaden Brody in there. Elkhorn's going to win the face-off. Going to try and clear it up the far side boards. Ooh, uh-oh. 2-on-1 for Lincoln, and it's going to be just outside. Lincoln's going to put it on net. Oh, it's going to be a 2-on-1 for Elkhorn. Dylan just pushed him too far out of the play. Jaden just uses his body to keep the man off the puck. Emmett's going to push it back down in deep. Lincoln's going to try the other side. Lamar's got it, tries to keep it. Doesn't flip it far enough. Brody keeps it back in. Emmett's going to try and manipulate the puck in some way, shape, or form. Lincoln's going to flip it, chip it out. Brody's got a hold of it in his own zone. He's just going to do some back and forth, going to push it up. Dylan's got it. He's going to recycle. He's got Vigil on one side, Amar on the other. Amar wasn't ready for it. Lincoln pushes it all the way back to the neutral ice. Brody's got it again. Brody's going to send it all the way over to Jaden on the short side here. Jaden's got... It's like offside. I think Rowan was offsides on that one. New back end, Evan Lang. I think Minich is over there. New front for yep, same four-checkers. I apologize. Minich is going to dust it all the way around. Vigils is over here waiting for it. Going to try and flip it in. It's not going to get it around the Lincoln defenseman. Evan's going to get a hold of it first. It's going to go around one of the Lincoln players. He's got it by himself. He's going to punch up the boards. Rowan didn't quite have the stick down. Lincoln's just kind of fumbling around. Mitch has got it. Going to try and flip it off the boards. Mike's got it, pushing it up the near side. Nice play. Oh, just can't quite get back to it though. Lincoln's on the attack. They're going to try and get it on in. It's not going to get there. Vigil's got a hold of it. He's going to push it over to Rowan. Going to be behind him. Rowan's going to go in for a change. He was going to put on the forecheck. Lincoln's going to try and come up the near side. Evan slows it down. Lincoln eventually gets it in there. Mitch is going to push it up further up the ice. Evan Mahowald's got it. He was going to change so they don't have too many men on the ice. Hank's going to take his time over the boards. Noah's coming in on the forecheck. Just flips it away. Evan gets a hold of it. Going to play it off the boards. Evan's going to push to the other Evan. He misses on the pass. Evan Lang gets it back though. Evan Lang doing some yeoman-like work behind the net over on the far side. Pushes it all the way up top. Vigil's going to send it in. Goalie was waiting for it. Yeah, I think once again, now that I pay attention to things, Elkhorn's been running 4 men on B again, I think. I don't know. I'll give you an update. It's going to shoot it. It's going to be far right of the goalie. Brody's going to get it, try and punch it back in. Lincoln tries to push it back, looking for somebody streaking out the ice. Evan plays solid interference, gives control of the puck, and takes the man out of play. Jaden's got a hold of it on the far side. Hank's going to flip it. Gain the blue line himself. Going to try and keep it up. Oh, man. What a play. Holy macaroni. Hank made, I mean, one-on-one, one on another, one on two, forehand, backhand. I believe he slid it right between the legs of the goalie. Okay. 7-0 Elkhorn South. 1:50 left in the third period. Lincoln's just going to flip it deep, get an icing. Going to burn some time with the running clock. Face-off. Andrew sent it. I think a Lincoln player got a hold of it. Ian holds off the Lincoln player. So Andrew has a great pass to Brian. Tried it again. Brian's going to try and send it up to his brother Brody. Brody's going to flip it back in. Try it one more time. Good back check by Brody. Good work by Jaden to catch up to him. Left him with nothing. It's going to be 4-on-2 if they want it. Ian's going to get it. Almost got a hold of it. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get a lot of steam on that shot. Going back and forth in the neutral zone. Brian's going to dump it back to Andrew. Lincoln's going to ice the puck again. I think that's probably going to do it. There's only 12 seconds left. Yep. That'll do it. Elkhorn South 7, Caps East 0. Elkhorn South had 33 shots on goal, and Lincoln Capitals East had 10.